Hey all, Binks here, and today we unleash the beast. The absolutely incredible card Zabu is finally here. 3 energy, 2 power, ongoing. Your 4 cost cards cost 2 less. Now there's a lot of ways that we can utilize Zabu for just getting some really cool combos, just using a few 4 cost cards, but for the very first launch of Zabu, I wanted to do something crazy. I wanted to go all in. So in this deck we have 10, yes that's right, 10 4 cost cards, Zabu and Rogue. The whole point of this deck is to fight off other Zabu decks. So I guess pretty much against any Zabu deck that I went up against, I was winning probably 80% of the time because we're just greedier on that Zabu game plan. If our opponent plays Zabu on 3, we can Rogue it on turn 4 to take it immediately back. We can also use Super Scroll to get an additional Zabu, or if our opponent's choosing to play Sarah, we can get that out too. And we just have a array of techie and awesome cards. I think that Darkhawk's one of the best cards that we can fit into here and works really, really well with Rock Slide. Just being able to play Rock Slide on turn 4 and feel good about it feels really, really good with this deck to annoy them. White Queen to get a look into your opponent's hands, and especially for non-Zabu decks to get us some different options. Moon Girl was probably the weakest card in the deck. I'd probably switch this for Absorbing Man. There's a few changes I probably would have made, but Moon Girl, we can get additional copies of some of these other cards. Being able to play multiple Spider-Mans on turn 5, so we can either Moon Girl into multiple Spider-Mans, or if you did switch Absorbing Man into this deck and go Spider-Man Absorbing Man on turn 5, just really, really crush some of our opponents. Then we just have some really, really powerful cards in Rescue and Jessica Jones to give us some big power boosts. Enchantress is another way to fight against some of these other decks. This deck was a ton of fun to take to ladder. I think I did okay with it. I didn't face as many Zabu decks early on as I was expecting. I was really expecting 80% Zabu decks almost, but I was probably closer to 20%. So pretty much every Zabu deck I faced, we did really well against. Some other decks, it was probably shows just how greedy it is. So I don't think this is the best Zabu deck out there, but if you really want to try and push the limits of what Zabu can do, I think that this deck is a ton of fun. As always, if you're enjoying this content, make sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, check down below. Make sure to subscribe for daily Marvel Snap content. Catch you live at twitch.tv/binks_plays. Enjoy. Super Scroll seems a little greedy. Well, it's a greedy deck, so. And it kind of fits in perfectly there, right? As you might have noticed, we have 2 3-drops and 10 4-drops in our deck. The name of the game is greed. Seen the anime Storm Fairy? I don't think so. Widow. Oh. Ooh. Let's get the scroll going. Question: the enemy destroy or enchantress their own cards that Super Scroll copy still effects. Ooh, we get the strong guy. Destroy or enchantress their own cards. No. It's ongoing effect. Ongoing effect. So it doesn't hold on to them, if that makes sense. So we only have 4 cost cards, so having Super Flow anymore doesn't really matter. You can just Jessica Jones there and get out quite a bit ahead. Oh, I've never seen the Dan Hip Drax. Really good looking. I mean, there's definitely also a Zabu deck. So hopefully they play Zabu this turn. And then we can play just our entire hand out. And they went all in over on the right. I wonder if they have... Nice. Thank you for the Sarah. Ooh, we're going to be able to play our whole hand. We're going to be able to get our Super Scroll Strong Guy active. This is going to have +6. I don't know if they're going to be able to play their whole hand. I really doubt it. Okay, so let's steal their Strong Guy ability. It's the only one, right? Let's steal their Strong Guy ability. It's probably really good. And then we'll just go boom, 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 boom. By the way, Super Scroll greedy, by the way. Wait. Actually, roguing their ability isn't good. That's not good because I would then lose the Super Scroll's benefit of it, right? So I need more power than that. So I probably need this here, right? Because it's going to get +6. So we'll add +12. They're gonna tie here. Should still be fine though. They're gonna play first, so where might they play a good on review? I think they're gonna play it here. Are they leaving? Darkhawk. Oh! Yoink! Oh man, we have fun here. It was funny because either way he was losing, because either the Super Scroll steals it or the Rogue steals it. By the way, I hope this answers your question. The last person said Super Scroll seems greedy in this deck, because I think Super Scroll is going to be everywhere, man. Yeah, I also agree that Leech doesn't need a nerf. Thanks, he blocked my Zabu for me. Very kind. Okay, go... A Jones here. Let's get here. For the early release tier list, said Leech is literally unplayable. Leech was unplayable before the meta really shifted to everyone dumping cards at the very end of the game. He wasn't. The Silver Surfer kind of made him viable, whereas so many people were running Silver Surfer decks, and Silver Surfer was so hard countered by a Leech on that turn that it just kind of led to what you're seeing right now. You had a lot left. Running out of cards though. I think we just play the Rock Slide and vibe. Block and seriously okay if you don't have a turn 3 Zabu. Yeah, but I haven't run 2 extra cards, so that seems a bit ambitious, IMO. You could probably just beat them getting an Infinite here. Crazy that sounds. We only need 13 more power. Ooh. We can actually even check right now to see if they have an Infinite. I want to just play this out for stats. I'm not gonna get any refill. Still nothing to steal. Just play the Sean out for stats. Because most likely if they have a giant drop, they're gonna save it for the Stracula. I'll just hold it, just in case they play something right. Just in case they play something right. That was good. We need better forecast cards. I don't necessarily think that. I wouldn't mind some better 4-drops. They have the Infinite in hand. They have Red Skull. Okay, so we only need to develop 8 more left to beat this Red Skull, which you literally can't do. So if they play out two cards right, and then the Dracula pulls the Red Skull, they're going to go up to 23 there. I literally just don't have the power to beat that unless I play my own Red Skull there. At which point I'm probably losing right, or potentially losing right. Might snap and scare them off. Snap and scare them off. I think if I snap, then they'll think that I have the tools to be able to beat them. This is just playing them around them not being able to beat me by 14 right. They could just play the Red Skull outright is the problem. I got Iceman earlier in the game. I know Iceman, or I know Red Skull doesn't win by itself. I had to do the Red Skull and something else. Worth a shot. Wait, Red Skull left or right, we just lose. Rock Red Skull. Oh, very nice. Nice, played around it properly. Love to see it. I was just expecting to face way more mirrors, I think. I'm just really surprised at how few people are facing with Zabu. The whole point of my deck is to have Rogue and Super Scroll and Zabu. So no matter what happens, I always have Zabu's out there, you know? Yeah, Mbaku's doing 1 season pass point. Damn, dude. This anime Sarah do be slapping, though. Sailor Moon Sarah. But what if we super scrolled? Imagine that. Now we're just kind of waiting for a moon girl. You don't believe me? Better start believing, my friend. You better start believing. Snap on him. The double Spider-Man's gonna be so gross, right? Double Spider-Man's gonna be absolutely disgusting. It's gonna be pretty backbreaking for them. They could have something weird and crazy. Like this might be like their own Enchantress or something like that. Shouldn't be Enchantress now. Could still be. We just go here, here. We could just play all of our cards here.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here. Friendly neighborhood.
Yeah, you're not playing a lot of Zabu because no one on YouTube has given them a deck to copy and paste yet. Yeah, it's tough, man. Ooh, can't Juggernaut me. GG's. Dude, I think the Super Scroll is pretty solid. I feel like the Super Scroll is just really solid no matter what right now. Yeah, I feel like Zabu can find some cool spots in decks like this. They can actually play and get cards in the Death Domain, which is a bit spooky. Let's play Rescue, because you probably want to play right. Play Sarah, huh? Either Enchantress or Rogue that. Depends on what we draw. Or just get our Zabu down. Zabu down's probably fine. Zabu right? I think we Zabu left is fine. It's gonna it hurts us with a super flow, but we kind of need to do something, right? Why would you wave then Zabu? There's reasons. What the heck? Seems pretty good. Did you play Rescue to mess with your opponent? No, I played Rescue. I would have played it right, but I saw that they had a Sarah and I kind of wanted to Enchantress it. How many cards does the opponent have in hand? We can go like Sean, Rockslide, White Queen should be fine. They have to play a card middle to win this out. Oh man, we have to play a card left. No, the Rockslide's enough. Rockslide works. Rockslide's fine. GG's. That is why we run all of our anti-Zabu tech. Bum, bum, bum. And by the way, everyone in the chat who got that wrong, just know that I'm a higher rank than you, but okay. Just remember when I quit this game, back-to-back matches with the same guy in cloning bats, or you just keep playing Yondu? Your opponent played Yondu and Cloning Vats 4 times, and you should have won that game. Yeah, playing Yondu and Cloning Vats is terrible. It doesn't do any disruption. He has to play it 4 times to get 1 actual discard. Yeah, cube rate is much more important than win rate. For certain. Sure he isn't taking Rockslide's place? No, if Darkhawk's in the deck, Rockslide's in the deck for sure. Sure he's probably taking Moongirl's place. Moongirl, Enchantress, and Sean are the 3 cards that I'm interested in moving around. They seem the weakest. Oh, we can super scroll their Quinjet, which is really nice. Yondu destroys the top of the deck, though. Okay. In this game, you will have 3 cards in your deck at the end of the game. 3 cards, right? So even if they destroy 3 cards, they are not affecting what you can do at all. If they destroy 3 cards from your deck, you can pretend like it's just those were the 3 cards that you weren't going to draw anyway, right? So if they do that, then it just doesn't matter. It's thinning your deck for you. It's totally fine. You have 12 cards in your deck. You're okay with getting all 12 of those cards. So as long as they only do 3, you're totally fine. If they do 4 Yondus, then they played 4 energy to play 8 power and to stop you from getting 1 draw, when they could have just played a Black Widow and did the exact same thing. Playing 4 Yondus is the exact same as playing 1 Black Widow. The only difference is the information that it gives you. It's something that's very hard to deal with other than like thinking about this game, but it will make you much better at the game if you start to like learn that idea. Yeah, Yonduing on Bar Sinister is terrible, terrible play. Do we call out where they're gonna Sean? I have the feeling they're actually gonna arrow. I'm like 90% sure they're gonna arrow left. Like 90% sure they're gonna arrow left. We're gonna murder him. Why no Absorb Man? You can run Absorb Man in this list. You just Killmonger Yondu after Bar Sinister? Yeah, it's the same thing as playing a Black Widow, though. Like, it's fine. God damn it, we're good at this game, chat. Why risk it just Sean next turn? Because I'm so goddamn smart. I'm so goddamn intelligent. That's why, chat. Oh, I should have rogued middle.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here. Dubbing C.
Why didn't you? Why didn't you just wait until the next turn? Man, I definitely should have thought about that more. Jesus. Holy, that was scary. I think my opponent literally just gave me that game because I pinged off their arrow. what a ridiculous thing that just happened. What did you just watch? Content, baby. You just watch content, baby. I don't think opponent did that. Shout out Paper, by the way. Paper's an awesome Twitch streamer. I don't think opponent did that thinking they would win. I think they did that out of respect. It's amazing. You're glad you're here for it. I'm glad you were here for it too. Gonna try some other builds? No, we might. We'll see. This one has taken so long to get off the ground that it might not be possible to get another one, but we'll see. Moon Girl this turn is actually really good. Moon Girl this turn is really good. I still don't think Crystal's playable. Ooh, it's gonna really suck when both your Quinjet and your Zabu don't work. GG's Paper. So when we face Zabu decks, this deck kind of slaps, right? Like I said, I mean, if the whole point of this deck was to go out and just murder other Zabu decks, and it's definitely doing its job when I do face other Zabu decks. I'm beating the snot out of them. The problem is that for the first few hours, I was not facing any Zabu decks, and that made the deck really, really slow. Crystal with Mr. Negative. There's a reason that no one's run Crystal and Mr. Negative in the history of the game. On average, you're going to draw like 1.2 cards. It's just plus when you Crystal after you Mr. Negative, you reshuffle the first flipped card the first time. It's tough. Zabu on Sinister London is a question that you have to think about sometimes. I don't know if we do. I don't know if it's worth it. I feel like there's other cards we'd rather double. It'll cost one, so like getting everything to cost one is good, right, chat? But it's like, do we need it? You know, I think we do. I think last time we had a lot of location problems. It also gives us what's also cool about this is that it gives us some protection in case, you know, in case something happens to one of these, right? We rescue out. I'm very confused as to what I'm supposed to do. I do still want to draw cards. It adds 1, 2, 3 cards to my hand. Too many choices now? Yeah, it's suffering from success, right? Isn't the reason maybe Zabu and Cloning Bats was okay too? Okay, we know they have a Sarah index or Super Scroll. Basically means that if they run Sarah, we just get free cards the rest of the game. Chantress, land left, left. Right here. Thank you. Let's just throw a bunch of rocks in their deck. If they Sarah, all my cards are free. It's pretty nice. Can't imagine they have another way of stopping this. I think I literally just rock slide and then like choose what to do at the end of next turn. Oh, I didn't play on the goddamn rescue lane. What am I doing? Yeah, I got my second Zabu anyway, chat. No worries. That's a full hand. Yeah, see what happens. It could also mess up and play some ongoing cards and not realize that my super school kind of pops off on what they do. Okay, they play 6 power, right? Then what else are they playing? 4 power. Okay, so we're gonna win left. We're gonna tie middle. It all just depends on how much power they can put on middle. I think we got this. I think we got this. These Zabo decks are all pretty similar. Yeah, very nice. It was a game of inches. It was a game of inches, and then we broke the game. Times like this, a new Dazzler card would be sick later. What does Dazzler do? Dazzler 4/4 if you have 4 cards at each location plus 6 power. Yeah, probably. That seems like a tough card to make work though. The last card had been Crossbones. We still won. Still won with the last card's Crossbones. They couldn't play Crossbones in any location, so that's another reason why Crossbones is bad. If you're saying that the last card is Crossbones, our opponent literally just wasn't going to be able to play Crossbones that turn. That would have just been stuck in their hand. You know that he's running a Zabu deck, so hopefully our Zabu counter deck / Zabu deck is gonna be enough. Playing all the streamers? Let's go, dude. They're finally not in infinite anymore, and I can play them. Ooh, Zabu off the rip. Love to see it. Please point card magenta. Why would you play Zabu in Nexus? Zabu in Nexus seems just like simply incorrect. Am I crazy to think that? Rescue out Jackson. I don't think I would take Rescue out. I'm just still getting used to working with Rescue. On Snap, let's do it, baby. Why you not upgrade your cards? I don't have any credits, my dude. Have you seen how decked out my cards are? Cards are kind of popping. Enchantress. I guess they're going to try and Spider-Man the Nexus as well. But if that's their whole turn, we should be adding a lot more power than there. Yeah, this is a Spider-Man for sure. God damn it, I'm so good at this game.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Yeah, it is a Spider-Man emote, you're right. It feels like a little bit of BM, but... Feels like a little bit of BM, but... No, Rogue steals it, dude. She's cracked. It feels so good to be able to call that out, dude. He's definitely just Spider-Maning left, so this just beats him. Happens. Make sure to subscribe. Watch that one too.